Hi, it's me, Lisa, with WholeHealthDesigns.com. Welcome to the video series, the 5 nutritional traps to avoid. And today we're going to talk about number 3. This one is actually a very interesting one and very serious. I get kind of a little bit riled up about this one. So it's the natural sweeteners. Yes, they are gentle for us. They actually can go into our bloodstream slower. Might not cause that crash and burn that we get with regular processed sugar. I advocate using natural sweeteners actually with my clients. So instead of tearing a packet of Sweet and Low and putting that in their tea, we might use a little bit of honey. In cooking, like when I made my dish for like an apple crisp for Thanksgiving, I used maple syrup. So I switched out the cane sugar that they wanted me to use in the ingredients, and I put maple syrup in the dish, and it tasted wonderful. So in those instances, that could be fine. But here's where we fall into a trap. So I was talking to one of my gorgeous clients last week it was, and we were talking and reviewing, her goals. And she said, I lost some weight, but I would like to lose a little bit more, and I'm not sure where I'm stuck. And I said, well, let's look at what you're eating again. Let's look at your food log. What have you been eating for breakfast? So she goes on to tell me that she, eats her Greek yogurt, and she puts a little bit of agave in it. And then later on in the day, she has some tea, and then she might put some honey. And then she might have agave again for after dinner if she has some ice cream or like a little dessert. Then we started noticing this pattern that she would be using these natural sweeteners at least 3 or 4 times a day. That is a big trap, so please don't fall into that. Here's what you need to do. If you are going to use a natural sweetener, I would use it maybe once a day, if that. Don't start adding it to every meal thinking that, like the agave was touted as a great sweetener. Now it's up there with high fructose corn syrup because it has a lot of fructose in it. So just be careful, even though something might be this, new fad thing that we want to start using, such as agave is a big one, the agave nectar. Just be careful because it can be a very big trap. So my assignment to you is, if you are using these natural sweeteners, instead of the sugar, yay for you, but I really would love if you just use them maybe once a day, maybe once every other couple days, things like that. So thank you so much for being with me today while I ranted about the diet trap number 3, but I really do care about you, and I don't want you to fall into some of these routines that could kind of keep us from our health goals. In the comments below, leave me a message on any sweeteners that you might try or what you do to try to avoid this trap. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next week for diet trap number 4. Bye.